Have you ever wondered how education, as we know it today, came into existence? Well, it's a tale that takes us back to the cradle of civilization itself. Ancient societies like Greece and China were the forebearers of education. In Greece, the likes of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle molded the minds of the young, while in China, the teachings of Confucius shaped the moral and ethical fabric of society. But education wasn't always so structured. In the earliest chapters of human history, hunter-gatherer societies passed down survival skills from generation to generation, creating an informal yet vital education system. Fast forward to Mesopotamia, where the first known schools emerged. Here, young minds were taught to read and write on clay tablets, a far cry from today's digital classrooms, wouldn't you say? As we journeyed into the era of the Renaissance in Europe, education began to take on a more formalized structure. Thus, the seeds of education were sown, gradually evolving over centuries. Education, undeniably, has been a catalyst for societal progress. It's the engine that drives innovation, critical thinking, and cultural development. It's the catalyst that has sparked revolutions, ignited the Renaissance, and propelled us into the digital age. It's the foundation upon which societies have been built, and it's the cornerstone of sustainable development. Education has played a pivotal role in shaping our world. It has fostered technological advancement, leading to inventions that have transformed our lives, from the wheel to the World Wide Web. It has spurred economic prosperity, with countries that prioritize education often enjoying higher rates of growth and lower levels of poverty. It has promoted social stability, creating more equitable societies where everyone has the chance to succeed. But like any powerful tool, education can also present challenges. In many parts of the world, access to quality education is still a privilege, not a right. Even in countries with robust education systems, there can be stark inequalities, with children from disadvantaged backgrounds often left behind. The pressure to succeed can also take a toll, with students facing immense stress to perform at ever higher levels. Yet, even with these challenges, education remains a force for good. It's a beacon of hope in a world often beset by difficulties. It's the key to unlocking human potential and creating a better, more equitable world. Despite its challenges, the power of education in shaping societies and economies cannot be undermined. In our contemporary world, education faces numerous challenges. One of the most pressing is unequal access. Despite the strides we've made, a glaring gap persists between the privileged and the underprivileged, between urban and rural, between developed and developing nations. Outdated curricula is another stumbling block. The world is changing at breakneck speed, and our education system struggles to keep up. We're preparing our youth for a future that is yet to unfold, but are we equipping them with the right skills? And then we have technological change. The rise of digital platforms has revolutionized the way we learn, but it's also widened the digital divide. The COVID-19 pandemic exacerbated this, forcing a shift to online learning, a realm not everyone can navigate with ease. These dilemmas have sparked intense debates, pushing us to question, to innovate, and to adapt. The current challenges have necessitated a rethinking of our approach to education. Despite the challenges, some countries have excelled in their educational systems. Let's take a moment to shine a spotlight on these leading lights. Finland, Singapore, and Canada are stellar examples of countries that have prioritized teacher quality, equitable access, and student well-being. Their efforts have paid off tremendously, fostering a generation of learners who are not only innovative, but are also socially aware and emotionally balanced. Now, let's not forget the impact of education on the economy and workforce. Education is the engine that drives productivity, innovation, and competitiveness. It equips individuals with the skills and knowledge they need to contribute meaningfully to society and the economy. Whether it's a tech startup in Silicon Valley or a sustainable farm in rural Africa, education is the key that unlocks potential and opens doors to opportunities. However, it's not all smooth sailing. Skill gaps pose a significant challenge, often hindering economic growth. It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. The skills that people have don't always match the skills that the economy needs. This disconnect underscores the importance of continuously evolving and adapting our educational systems to align with the changing needs of the economy and society. The history and evolution of the educational system reflect humanity's quest for knowledge and progress. Though challenges persist, ongoing evolution is crucial to address global issues and build a better future. It is up to us to adapt education to the ever-changing needs of our dynamic world.